We are targeting Johns and pimps, those that treat sex services as a commodity.
Former dominatrix Terry Jean Bedford has threatened to release a list of politicians who have engaged in relations with sex workers if the government passes its new anti-prostitution bill. If that doesn't strike fear into the hearts of hypocritical legislators who think they have a right to tell us how to live our lives, here are 3 more reasons why Bill C-36 should not become law. The new law is based on the Nordic model, which was implemented in Sweden in 1999. In the 15 years since, the government has been unable to come up with evidence to suggest that it has reduced the prevalence of prostitution or human trafficking. But there is plenty of evidence showing that the trade has been pushed further underground, making life less safe for those who choose to work in the industry. In fact, violence perpetrated against Swedish sex workers has increased, but the incidents are less likely to be reported to police. The new law reinstates many of the laws that the Supreme Court of Canada declared unconstitutional because they put sex workers in danger. The government is hoping that by making the purchasing of sex illegal, the Supreme Court's ruling will not apply to the new regime. In the end, Bill C-36 will likely be declared unconstitutional, but not before wasting millions of taxpayer dollars in court costs and ruining the lives of countless otherwise law-abiding citizens who will be sentenced for committing a nonviolent crime. No one should be forced into the sex trade against their will. But if someone freely decides to sell sexual services for money, and someone else chooses to pay for their services, then no one is being harmed and no crime is being committed. Prostitution is the world's oldest profession, and the federal Tories are deceiving themselves if they think that an act of parliament will stop people from paying to get what they want. The only way to reduce the demand for sex would be to castrate half the population, because at the end of the day, people like having sex, and many of them have no problem paying to get what they want. And politicians are no exception.